Hey, what up, though? This is Autty, and it's another episode of Party with Autty, and I have a special guest to my heart. Sos, what up, though?
What's the deal, gang?
How are ya?
Doing good. How you doing? How you been?
Good. I would have never thought I would be in the hot seat with you.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Sos, we low-key got a little history.
Yeah, we do.
We do. It's okay. We'll get into it later.
Okay.
Yeah,
Great.
So, well, I've been listening to you and lurking you all week, getting ready for the show. Super in love with Jaded. I think it resonated with me.
I feel like you posted it a couple times.
Okay, mind your business. I did. It spoke to me because I felt like maybe you were talking to me. Maybe I am the toxic person in the relationship. Not really, for real. Just kidding. Cut that out. Just kidding. No. So we're gonna start off with the icebreaker, and we're gonna break down the lyrics to Jaded. Yeah. Can we?
Yeah.
Were you talking to somebody specifically or anything? Yikes! Ooh, background.
Hey, my phone ring.
You got thirsty. That's the wrong drink to sip.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh yeah. So let's explain the game. I'm gonna ask you certain questions about the lyrics of your song. If you want to answer them, great. I would love that. If you don't, because it's a little bit too.
Yeah.
Take a sip. See how you feeling afterwards.
Okay. What was the first question?
So the first question was, so like, was this inspired by anybody or just like, because females just be tripping?
Yes.
So it's inspired.
By a
Great. I felt it because it felt similar. So like,
But that's good though. You see how it related to you?
a little.
Yeah.
I do.
Exactly.
I think my favorite part of the song is like, and I know it's not you. Who's your feature on that?
It's my homeboy. He from Rhode Island. His name is Jace.
Jace. He said something like,
Shout out to Jace.
shout out to you, Jace, because you said something like, you acting like a nickel, but you're a dime.
No, he came crazy. That was a good feature.
Was it? Where'd you get the beat from? It's the beat for me. The beat did it for me first.
I think that was a beat that I came across on YouTube.
I was talking to somebody, so not all YouTube beats are bad.
Not all of them are bad, yeah. But
How do you weed through them?
a lot of searching. And I'm picky myself, so it's just me finding beats. I know it got to be harder for anybody else finding beats. I'm just that picky.
Gotcha. All of it on that whole EP. It sounds like you were very specific on the beats that you wanted.
Yeah, that was like that was me like trying like my first R&B type of sound out as a collective. So I was just trying to see how.
Because are you used to doing like all hip hop or?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Basically just all hip hop.
But I do more like melodic rap, so it's like it's not too far. I feel like it's not too far off. You know, what I sing.
Oh, sounds pretty groovy.
I be vibing.
Yeah, you do. You got a nice little swag and vibeness about you.
Yeah.
So, I fuck with it. Okay, so with the whole Jaded, well, what's the name of that EP?
It's called Imperfect.
Imperfect. Where did that come from? Even the name, the cover, everything. It's solid. It's solid as hell.
Well, when I already had like the names because I dropped 3 EPs over the course of 6 years. Like every 2 years I dropped an EP. And my first one was Impatient. My second one was Important. And my third one was Imperfect. And I said that at the beginning, like, I'm gonna drop 3 mixtapes, 3 EPs. That's just like I like, and it's just kind of like shit that explain me. Like, I'm impatient, feel like I'm important, but I know I'm imperfect. But I say I'm perfectly imperfect.
That was my next question about Jaded too. So you're speaking for all the niggas. I'm speaking for all the females. Are all niggas generally just impatient? That's why y'all be so fed up.
I ain't gonna say all the everybody. I feel like we give everybody get a chance. So it's just like, nah, fuck it up, for real. Because once you,
we're not supposed to fuck it up. Y'all don't think y'all be fucking shit up?
niggas fuck up.
Yeah.
Niggas fuck up all the time, but it's just like niggas do like small little shit. Niggas don't fuck up big all the time.
What's small little shit?
Shit'll go sour just off just like some small shit.
What's small shit?
I don't want to say. Cause it sound like just so. Well, it's gonna sound bad.
It does. It sounds bad already. Mm-hmm.
Just little shit like not responding fast enough, or just a little shit like that.
Cause did you get you seen the message, huh?
Yeah.
So y'all seen it. You just chose to ignore it.
Sometimes. But I'm a bad communicator.
You're giving the answers that every nigga would give. You know that?
Yeah. But me, I am a bad communicator. Like I'm a bad texter.
You choose to be a bad communicator.
I don't choose it. It's just like
it chose you. So okay. Okay, let's get into For Real. You have a new single that you're about to put out.
Mm-hmm.
For Real. I like it. Where you record at?
I recorded that at Take Crib.
Oh.
I recorded that at Take Crib. And that's like, this song was more of me, like, my nephew be telling me, like, I need to, like, just try to play more. I write all my music.
Mm-hmm.
So he was just telling me, like, I need to just try to punch in and not write, and just, like, and that was that. Feeling the vibe one day, and I was just punching in. I came up with a hook, and then I just kept going. I don't know.
So what's the vibe for this next EP?
The vibe for this next EP is me. I'm finna pop it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna pop my shit. I'm finna put these songs out.
That you gotta pop out and show niggas, you know?
You know?
I do.
But it's just like, I know I'm just different from everybody else. And I know I got the music to back it up for sure. You know I got it.
Mm-hmm. What makes you feel like you stand out from everybody else?
I say the music, my music. I say my performances. When I come outside and I can perform and I step hard.
How do you feel about performing?
It'd be fun.
Okay. You don't get nervous or anything like that? Okay.
Like everybody get nervous, but not really.
It's like a rush.
Yeah.
I always say like once you start, you don't want to ever finish.
Yeah. I remember the first show we did. The show in Brownstown.
Was that in Brownstown?
Showcase tour.
That was in Brownstown?
Yeah.
I don't know. Where was it? You won that too, didn't you?
Yeah. And they made me perform last. 40 people.
I do remember that. That was a while ago. That's when Sos and I first met. You gonna give our story? You ready to tell our story?
Yeah, we can tell our story.
Let's get into it. It's awkward because like we low key like we like we're beefing. Sosa and I were beefing, y'all. That's what it was. We were beefing for a long time. We're just not becoming cool. And I didn't even have a problem with him like last year or the year before. You just stopped talking to somebody, you know?
Yeah. I was just.
He was young. He was a YN.
I was young. I just used to talk crazy. That was it.
He was. I don't even know. I don't even think that was it. I don't even know what it was. But now I'm glad that we're here. We're in a better space. And it was nothing but love. And guess what? I'm about to be around him all the time.
Why is that?
I don't know, Sos. Why is that? Why are you being like this?
I knew this interview was gonna be a little different though, for sure.
Why?
We got history. We got real history.
Oh yeah, he's finally about to take a sip of my pink drink.
What's this? Okay.
Juice. Good juice. It's tasty, ain't it? So, I'm not trying to be rude.
Mm-hmm.
We are about to throw a house party, y'all, after this interview. And I'm really excited. But, like, who told me to do all these interviews before? So now everybody's trying to get in. And I'm here.
So, did you get the code?
I'm looking it up now. I'm actually going to just send the number. Sorry.
But we never answered that question. Why are you about to?
Why am I about to be around you a lot?
Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah. You want me to say it?
Yeah.
Y'all about to get into my managing bag. But I only have room for like one person in my heart.
Yeah. And sorry to let y'all know, I got main character syndrome. So
He
this
do.
is like,
It was showing bad this week too.
that shit over with. I'm sorry. About to fuck with you.
Cause you need all my attention, huh?
Yeah.
All of it. He gives that.
Because we got some shit in the works.
We do. We have to pick up where we left off. Cause the last thing we did together, he won that whole shit.
That's what I'm saying. We had a great relationship. Still do. That one thing that happened.
Sos is just like.
And I can say like, it was my fault.
Was it? I honestly don't like remember everything, but it
One
just
that
was.
My mom just reminded me
Mhm.
what it was.
Did she really?
And I feel like I don't think
We don't gotta talk about it
that.
now, yeah?
We can't talk about that out here. But,
Okay.
it was, I was young.
So it wasn't me. I'm not that bad, baby daddy.
Don't do that. Hey,
Just kidding.
listen. It wasn't me.
Okay. Yeah, so anyway, I'm about to start managing Sos, guys. We're about to go up.
Mm-hmm. So be on the lookout for me. I'm popping back outside.
You don't be outside? You be outside, Sos?
No, I don't be outside.
Really? What do you do for fun?
I record music.
You have to have more than a life than just recording music.
Right now, I record music and I focus on getting money. For real.
Okay.
So, like, when I pop out right. And then that's why I feel like, right now it's the right time.
Yeah.
Going into this summer.
Yeah. What's the hardest thing about being an independent artist?
Earlier. I would say like trying to put yourself in the right positions, not knowing what's going on. You get what I mean? Like just not being educated, especially like doing shit on your own and like worrying about the music, and then on top of it, worrying about the business and how you gonna do this and how can I do this and that. I know I kind of like went, because I'm like I be so overly focused on the music because I write music, so I'm my biggest critic. Like, I feel like I take a long time making music, but I really
What's a long time to you though?
Like a couple days.
It's not a long time.
It is sometimes.
What's the hardest part about putting music together?
Me, it be the beats, and then just finding the vibe.
Cause like you need your beats and the vibe to match everything, like the whole EP, everything, right?
This one just real. This next project that I want to put out is gonna be I want this to be my first official mixtape, because I dropped all EPs. So So I want this to be my first the People's Choice.
The People's Choice. Oh, is that why you've been having everybody vote on Instagram?
They was voting on a single.
Okay.
And everybody chose For Real.
I don't think I chose that.
Yeah. What you say you chose?
The third one. I don't remember what the song was, but it was a third one. For Real was number 1. Then there was a second one. Then there was a third one. I chose number 3.
Oh, she chose Lil Leaf. Bro chose Lil Leaf too.
Yeah, we have a lot in common. How did y'all meet?
At a show. No, hell no. I'm tripping. I always knew of him, who he was.
Everybody always knows of Tay. If y'all don't know who we're talking about behind the cameras, y'all, it's Tay things. You didn't know.
Like when I was coming up, like making music and shit, like he was like who I had seen, like, you know, rapping and freestyling, making like videos, and he was just going crazy. Like I always used to like, Tay, everybody be like, it's Tay, you don't know Tay, you don't know Tay. I don't know, bro. Then I eventually finally ended up chilling with him. I was with my god brother and my nigga Los. Ended up pulling up on him. I think we was poured up some drink. Love side. I ain't even know, bro. I'm just with the guys. I just pull up with them niggas. He like, shit, you want a cup? Yeah. I remember I wasn't drinking lean for a minute. I got to the crib. I called my mans. I'm like, bro, you still over there? I'm like, man, see if you sell me some of that drink. I want some more of that drink. You feel me? I'm like, he said he ain't. You feel me? He said he pouring this shit up. I'm like, but
now you're from Ipsy too, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does it feel being an artist coming from Ipsy? You can give me the negative and positive. I'm just curious. That little laugh said a lot without saying a lot.
I just feel like the good side. Let me see. What's the good side?
To me, it just feels like it's extra competitive for no reason. I feel like anything is really competitive, but it's something about this Ipsy market. Why are y'all so mean?
The good side is we got a lot of talented people out here. A lot of talented people out here, but the bad side, like, man, excuse my French, but like niggas be dick sucking, like, and it just be, niggas just be weird, bro. Like that's basically it. Some niggas are weird. Everybody niggas be weird.
How is it like when you are recording music and going to different studios? Is that challenging, or you just know where you want to go? Or you just do it yourself? I guess at this point you just do it yourself, huh?
Yeah, I be I'm trying to, cause like Top Rank, that's my home studio right now.
Shout out to Top Rank.
Yeah, shout out to Top Rank. First the beat maker.
He do make some fire beats.
Yeah,
he made a beat for Lex. He made a beat for Lex. Well, more recently that I was tapping into, and it was fire. It was actually really fire. Wasn't mad at it.
Okay. Bad clothing. Got some crazy shit too. I just been trying to, get in there. Cause I like certain engineers, so it's just like.
As an artist, what do you look for when you're looking for an engineer?
I say somebody like that's good with working with auto-tune.
Okay.
But it's just like to a point. Like, I know, like, all you got to do is put me in key, even if like. And then that's when it comes down to like getting your songs mastered. Cause after I record, I can send them to somebody who can master my song. That'll be the person who like really work on my vocals. But at this point, as long as you put me in the right key, I'm good.
Okay, I felt that. Felt. So what do we have to look forward to from Sos coming up?
I'm trying to decide. I'm finna drop the audio to For Real in the next couple of weeks. want to set like 10 days. I want to drop for real.
Mm-hmm. You have an idea for your visuals for that yet? Like, how does that'd be my hardest thing when it comes to artists. Like, I'm a Libra, so I'm indecisive as fuck.
Yeah.
So if I were to be like, "Ooh, I want to do this for a video," I bet you tomorrow I'm gonna be like, "Never mind, I want to go to Forever 21 and shoot it."
Yeah. Okay, so actually, me and my nephew, we shot the video. He owns Ball Hard Films. Yeah, so me and him shot we shot the video on a green screen. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to get too much out, but
you can say a little bit here because this is where people like kind of say a little bit of something.
Okay. We shot it on the green screen. That's it.
Hey.
But no, we got some green screen shots.
Those are dope. Okay.
Yeah, so we got a good idea for this.
Your nephew has a good eye.
Yeah.
He has a real good eye.
He like a genius.
Yeah, I love that. And last time I seen him, when you said like my nephew, I don't know why I did not think. I think maybe because time just be stopping in my mind, like because in my head he's still like the little boy he was, but nah, he's
and you
a
gotta
grown
think
man.
he had a camera at that show on that stage.
Did he really? That was low key. We had a good vibe, so.
No, we picking it right back up.
We are.
That is crazy. This shit is so funny.
It is. Like, life really goes full circle.
No, for real. And then me, I'm like a person that don't like to build no relationships with people anyway. So.
It gives that. What's wrong with you? Why are you like that? Why are you so standoffish towards people?
Because I feel like I just came to the realization, like, I am mean a little bit.
So is it hard for people to like work with you when it comes to being features or anything? So you're nice with that?
Yeah. But it's just like, I ain't trying to kick it and be cool with nobody. I ain't trying to build no relationship like that.
You should want to kick it a little bit, Sos. Just a little. You don't want to come across like you just.
No. I don't be.
No.
But it's just like, I just be.
You chill. You definitely chill. But I just don't want you being mean. You got work to do.
See, but people be saying I'm mean. Like, it's cause how I act, but it don't be that. But I'm just, everybody keeps saying it. I guess that's what it is. But I'm gonna work on it though. That's what I got you for.
We are gonna work on it.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we talked about your their new project coming out. Talked about me managing you. I want to know who O&W is. I be seeing it low key on IG, and I be ignoring it a little bit. But now I'm curious to know what O&W is.
Oh, she be ignoring it, y'all.
Because I feel like when you don't put something all the way out there, you must don't want us to all the way know.
Dang, we don't be stamping that.
Not for
It's the only niggas winning. It's a brand that me and my brother came up with for the Tay things, and that's what we pushing. That's what we standing on.
Tay things is gonna happen on some shit with me. And we're gonna get some
we got
together. Or am I saying too much?
Nah, not saying the right things for real.
Great, I'm gonna put it out in the atmosphere right now. In the next couple weeks, months. Okay. Actually, how about this? In the summertime, because we love to be outside, y'all gonna drop some heat. O&W. Tay things and stuff. We're gonna drop something so fire, and then we're gonna premiere here. How about that? Because everybody's been waiting on y'all.
I think they have too. And we never really officially dropped a song together.
Oh, I know.
After
I know. You see me putting the pressure on? This is me putting fire under your ass. A little. Tay's looking at me like, girl.
What you on, gang? What you got to say, gang?
You're not gonna get in the hot seat. We'll get him on next time. Well, have you ever been to like a real party with Autty? No? You scared? You said that like you were scared to see what that's about.
No, I'm just saying. I ain't never been to no party with Autty. What should I be expecting?
good vibes, networking,
Okay.
and an aesthetic.
You know, it's crazy. I'm kind of excited to meet Mackenzie.
Are you? She's dope. She's such a sweet spirit, and when she's honestly, she's invited to the cookout, y'all. Mackenzie, if you see this, you're invited to the cookout, girl. You can come.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody gonna stop you. You're invited. You're one of us.
Fire.
She is fire. She was so sweet, and like even just like walking behind her, she's just simply singing like
Yeah.
her little simple la makes my la sound like like I don't even know. But yeah. Well, we're about to go to a party and kick it. We're gonna go vibe and we're gonna have more projects. You should be seeing Sos and I together a lot more, guys.
No, for real. This ain't our last time.
No, we're about to really start stepping out together.
And we finna turn it.
And next time we sit in the hot seat, we're gonna have like a lot.
But this is just the introduction
To Sos.
in this relationship.
And where can we follow you at, Sos?
Sos Up, SOSUP.TPC on my Instagram, and my YouTube is SOSUP. Sos Up. Those are social. I don't really do.
He doesn't really do. Clearly. I'm just kidding. All right, y'all. Well, this was another episode of Party with Autty. We're about to go party.
All
Catch
right.
you next time.
Yes, sir.